This occurred in 2009. I was 22 years old and was leaving my home state of California to head east for my corrections job. I was driving down the loneliest highway portion of the route, and it was around 3 a.m. on a Sunday. They don't call it the loneliest highway for nothing. I hadn't seen another soul for at least a half hour. I was getting sleepy, but I wasn't tired enough to pull over and take a nap when I saw a broken down car on the side of the highway. I slowed and saw a woman standing next to the car. I approached this woman with caution, rolling down my window just a sliver. Something about her wasn't right. I couldn't put my finger on it then, but I know now it was my subconscious screaming, "Red flag! Red flag!" I asked her if she needed me to call a tow truck or AAA for her, and she immediately tried to open my door. I explained to her I didn't feel comfortable letting her in, but I'd wait until a tow truck came. She immediately got this look of rage on her face, started berating me. "You're a big man, what am I gonna do to you?" Saying I was cruel for not letting her in. This is where I fucked up. I can see this now, 10 years later. I begrudgingly unlocked my door, figuring she's right. She's at most 5'2" and I'm over 6 feet and have 100 pounds over her. She looked to be about 90 or so pounds. She slips in and I ask her who I can call. This was 10 years ago, so I had a little BlackBerry slide, I think, at the time. She starts telling me that she'd just prefer if I'd give her a ride to the next town. Now I'm starting to realize I done fucked up because she's avoiding eye contact and she's fumbling in her purse. And when I mention calling for help, she's getting aggressive, demanding I take her to the next town. I'm so busy trying to unfuck this situation, I miss a man who either was hiding in or near her car. It wasn't until he was almost to my driver's side door that I managed to catch him in my rearview mirror. Flight or fight kicked in. I put my car in drive and sped off right as the fucker was reaching for my car door. I sped off and heard a ping noise and then my rearview mirror exploding. He was shooting at me. The adrenaline alone had me doing near 90, and by this time, homegirl realized in whatever drug-induced stupor she was in, her little plan was futile. She started hitting me, telling me to stop and let her out. When I reached enough of a distance, I did just that, pulled over and demanded she got the fuck out. She started going for the oversized purse she had, but I had enough. I was literally shaking with adrenaline. I reached over, opened the door, and pretty much shoved her out. I tried grabbing for her purse, but she managed to hold onto it, not before dumping half of what was in there on my passenger seat. I sped off, my door still open. I waited till I got a good distance from her and slammed it shut and locked it. I clenched the wheel and drove, if on something autopilot. It wasn't until later that morning I pulled into a Denny's did I realize how close I was to pretty much dying. I had a good cry and then realized a bunch of her things spilled onto my passenger seat. Most of it was nasty, wadded up napkins, a few tubes of lipstick and drug paraphernalia. I had considered calling the cops or finding a highway patrol officer. I did do something stupid. I tossed all her things that had fallen into a trash bag and threw them away. At the time, I had the dream of becoming a cop and knew if I got caught with drug paraphernalia, that would be impossible. I didn't think they'd believe me. The drug paraphernalia wasn't mine. I noticed a cop at the gas station across from the Denny's and told him what happened. He pretty much berated next for pulling over and then letting her in. He did say he'd look into it, but I doubt he did. I was so shaken I pretty much picked up my pancakes